Welcome, this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are live on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Today I want to continue my series, The Future of Indian Football, where I give my thoughts and ideas which I think are important for the growth and sustainable growth of Indian football in the short term, mid term and long term. And today I want to talk about development. Yes, it's a big topic, development of football across all levels. But the focus needs to be, and I'll do separate episodes on each of these topics, be it grassroots, youth football, coaching, as well as competitions. These are key. And then, of course, we have to see the growth and the structure of our leagues, of our competitions in the men's and women's game, and how do we nurture talent. And that is something where I say development is the key to success. But there is no shortcut where we can say, you know what, we do A, B, C, D, and then in 2 years, in 5 years, we're going to be successful. No, we have to be honest to ourselves. We have to take the right steps at grassroots level to ensure that we have long-term success in Indian football. And when we talk about development, the first problem we very often have is that a lot of our kids start to play football at a much older age than kids in other parts of the world. And that is, I think, one of those challenges. How can we get kids to enjoy football at a much, much younger age so that we can prepare them to be better footballers in the long term? That is the challenge. Grassroots is something which needs to be worked on. And then it continues at youth level. Are the kids training enough? And if they're training, what are they training? I've heard in the recent past, listen, our kids are training 4 or 5 hours a day. Okay, is that good? Is that bad? The question is not how many hours are you training sometimes, but what is the quality of training? What are you doing? I very often see Indian footballers spending a lot of time in the gym, more time in the gym sometimes than on the field. Those team sessions, those team training sessions are very, very important. But what are you doing individually to try and improve yourself, depending on your position? What are you doing as a defender? What are you doing as a midfielder? What are you doing as a striker? Or especially, what are you doing as a goalkeeper to get that 5-10% extra out of yourself to be better than other players? And that is where development comes in. Do we have the right coaching? Do we have the right technical instructors to teach these things with an experience or not an experience? Because yes, sometimes it's better to be an ex-professional or a footballer where you can bring in your own experiences and can teach out of your own experiences. And do we have specialized coaches? Coaches who are specialized at grassroots? Do we have coaches specialized at youth level? And of course, coaches at senior level. Competitions is another problem. We can't think about everything at a national level. India is simply too big. We need local solutions. And that is then the question when we come to development. Are we having strong enough competitions for children to improve week in, week out? And that is something, all of this belongs together when we come and talk about development of our football game. There's a lot that needs to be done, a lot that needs to be improved. And even if you do the right things today, you might not see the results over the next 3-5 years. It might take 10, 15, maybe even 20 years. But every day, every week that we lose when it comes to development and the right steps in regard to development, we cannot catch up. Other countries, other federations are doing these kind of things. It's a long way. It's a long shot. But if we want to be successful, and one day we as Indian football fans want to be in a position to be able to say, you know what, India's playing in the World Cup, then you will go back and remember, you know what, we took the right steps at grassroots level, we took the right steps in youth football, we took the right steps in regard to coaching and in regard to our competitions. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you have other points which are important maybe under this point of development? And as always, like this video, please share this video as well, and also subscribe to Arunfoot here on YouTube. On my other social medias, visit arunfoot.com, and I'll be back very, very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.